this maybe is like the core thesis behind our firm, which is you're much more likely to build something important in the 21st century if you start with the founder and train them on management than you are to start with the manager and try to train them on being a founder, on creating new things. And I think that this trend is intensifying. And so because what's happening is all the old edifices, all the old incumbent institutions of the last 100 years that are run by managers, they're all in some state of fundamental collapse. Like they're all collapsing in like trust and credibility because they can't adapt. And so this issue is becoming more and more acute, which is the system that we thought was necessary and sufficient actually just like does not work. And if anything good is going to happen, it's going to have to be somebody. It's going to have to be a Henry Ford, Elon Musk type who actually does it. When Mark started Facebook, he had never had a job before. Yeah. Okay. Not only had he not managed people, he had not worked for anybody, right? So like he started with zero, and his learning curve, which by the way happened fully in the public eye, right? His learning curve was vertical, and by the way, it's still vertical. Like he spends like an enormous amount of time learning how to become better at running these things at large scale. He's still the founder, and he's still the innovator, and he's still like a fountain of ideas on what to do. So he's that double, he's like the classic example of the double threat. And then what happens is other founders look at that and they're like, oh, I could do that, right?
Which is exactly what Steve Jobs said when he saw Nolan Bushnell.
Exactly.
I can run my company.
I can do that.